Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you already follow me on Instagram, then hello, welcome to this new space. I just thought I'd get out of my comfort zone and try something new, and this means I can kind of talk for more, whereas on my stories it can get a bit boring. And if you're new, you don't follow me, then my Instagram handle is Amelia W Brown. Hopefully when I'm pointing I'll get something sorted and this will have my name, my Instagram handle. But I thought today I would do a really basic makeup tutorial for someone who doesn't wear a lot of makeup and they just like to have, you know, that like really plain, just base with a bit of je ne sais quoi. And when I say simple, like I do mean simple. I don't mean like 1,000 different things to put on your face, because I know a lot of people sometimes do that. I'm also not sure whether to look at the camera or whether to look at myself, so I'm sorry if I end up posting this and I'm literally looking like up here. So yeah, I am Amelia Wheatcroft Brown. I live in Leeds currently. I'm in one of the city centre flats. We are hoping to move out of the city centre relatively soon, into a house. I'm 25, working finance, did a law degree. I'm trying to think of other things to tell you. There's like a mini icebreaker kind of thing. Trying to read one book a week. I'm currently reading Truly Madly Guilty by Leanne Moriarty. So yeah, I mean, any other questions, I'm sure as these videos go on I'll tell you more about myself, but for now I will get on with my skincare routine. So first of all, obviously having cleansed, toned, everything else this morning, I'm going to use this by Pixie. It's a hydrating milky lotion, and watch this just not work because I've never done it before. Please also just ignore these nails. I know they're literally horrendous. So what I'm going to do with this is put it on my face, would you believe? And also, this is because I don't like to have a proper matte foundation. Like, I'm just not here for that. It just doesn't suit me. So I am using this Catrice Cosmetics foundation. Please say that is focusing on the foundation, not me. I'm using it in the shade Sand Beige number 30, and I just find it really good. It's super creamy, it's not greasy, it's cruelty free, and it's like a high street price. I will probably, if I can, link everything in the box below. Oh, forgot my primer, but let's just pretend if I did have a primer, it would be the Hourglass one. Okay, so this is the primer that I would have usually used. It's, as I said, it's Hourglass, and it's amazing, like genuinely amazing. It's okay, we can work with this. Cool, so I think that's all blended in. I don't know why I keep saying cool. I feel like I'm at work again and I'm on the phone. So as I said, it's going to be super easy. So that's my base. For the rest of my face, I'm going to use this Gosh blusher. It's in the shade 1, which is called Flirt, and I'm going to use this as my kind of contour, I guess, contour and blush. I'm just not really, I mean, we're in lockdown, so I can't bother to do a full face at the moment. I'm trying to get a bit closer to you so you can actually see my face. So just like zoom in a bit so you can actually see like the stuff going on my face. There's going to be like 7 different settings to this whole thing because I've just zoomed in, put my tripod up, and everything else. So next, in terms of highlight, I'm going to use this one by Tarte, and it is in the shade Sparkle, and it's pretty good. It's like one of my favourite ones. So yeah, again, just put it whatever you want. Cheekbones usually number 1, and then I use, first of all, before I put this on, this little gel pot from Topshop, which I think I've literally had for maybe like 3 years, I want to say, which is gross, but it has nearly all gone. There's like nothing left. So just put like a tiny bit on my nose and then put the powder highlight over it. So then I'll just put the powder over my nose. It looks super cute because I think highlight on nose is literally one of the cutest things ever. Okay, so in terms of base and face, we are done. I am now going to do my brows and something else I always do. Okay, so again, hair on my face. I'm using a brow pencil from Catrice. I feel like you're not going to be able to see this because my camera isn't that good. Shade, we'll just go with brown. Oh, it's cool brown, okay. What was that? So as you can see, my brows have not been done for a while. It's locked down, I don't know how to thread, and I don't wax my eyebrows or thread them, so yep. Okay. Well, I mean, they're sisters, not twins, right? And then the next thing I'm doing is, I always do it, even when I'm not wearing any face, is some freckles on my nose. I just think they look really cute again. And you can make them as severe or as subtle as you want. And mine are kind of in between, so people are like, are they real? Or are they not real? So I do them quite bold first, and then I'll just go over it with either, a blender or my finger. In this case, I'll just go over it with my finger. I lied. Go with the blender as well. Pretty happy with that. Okay, so next I'm using a palette by Memi. I can't show you it because it reflects. It's like made of mirror, but it's this one, and the colours are literally gorgeous. So first up, I'm going to use this one, which is the shade Nudist, and I'm just going to go all over the eye. Like I said, I am not a makeup expert in any way whatsoever. I just kind of do my own thing. I don't really follow techniques. I might try, but they probably just not always working. And then the next thing I'm going to do is I am going to go probably from like the inside out. I'm going to go with the shade, which is Iconic. And yeah, like I said, I'm just going to go from the inside out. The pigment in this palette is like super good. I'm really impressed with it. I got it in a cohorted box for April. It was their vegan and cruelty free one. As another thing I forgot to tell you is I'm cruelty free. I'm not vegan, I'm veggie. Try to be vegan where possible, but I find it really hard, which I know is not an excuse. If you're like a go hard vegan, you'll probably are like, well, bitch, just do it. So once you've kind of done, like, this is not a tutorial, I don't know why I said you. Once I have done most of my eye, I'll just kind of like blend it into my, I guess, foundation because nothing else there. And then I use one of those fluffy pen brushes and just, again, just make sure it's all, there's no harsh lines. Like this. And then I'm a creature of habit. You can, this one here, which is called 90s Baby, and I'm just gonna do the corner of my eyelids. And then I'm going to use the same one and just go under. And then I'm going to use, again, that tiny one. This tiny one. And I'm just going to go with the nudist mixed with a bit of Iconic. And go to the edges. So like, this is the eyes. What that took, this whole thing so far has taken 16.5 minutes, and obviously that will change when I edit it, but yeah, 16 minutes for almost a full face. It's pretty good. Okay, so next the lips. So I use Charlotte Tilbury. I have basically just, again, been using the same pencil, and can you believe that my camera actually just ran out of storage? So I spent 10 minutes going through and deleting like 1,000 pictures. Anyway, what I was saying is I mean, you won't be able to tell because I'll skip it. Anyway, so next I'm using Lip Cheat Charlotte Tilbury. It's in the shade Iconic, and it's iconic. It's great. It's a really good lip pencil. I'm not a huge overliner. Sometimes it happens by accident. I end up having a massive bottom lip. Doesn't help that this pencil is like so blunt as well. I'm actually quite apprehensive. I feel like I'm gonna get so much shade or just hate on this video because people are gonna be like, what are you doing? You're not doing this right. You don't have to put makeup on. I know, that's why my makeup looks like this and not like, you know. And then I'm using Charlotte Tilbury again, Hollywood Lips, in the shade I really rate this lip. I just think it would look good on any skin colour, and it doesn't go crusty, it doesn't go like bobbly, bitty. It's just like, it's so smooth and so creamy and so nice. I do like glosses as well, but I'm really just into like a nude matte lip. I mean, who isn't? Last thing you'll be pleased to know is lashes. These are obviously a bit awkward doing over camera, so I'll just do best as I can. And I've got so many reflective things I can't show you, but it's Hourglass. It's called Caution Extreme Lash Mascara, and for someone who has very straight but long lashes, it's good. So I'll show you. Okay, I've zoomed in. So if I just go to a side, you'll see my lashes literally go like down. Look at that. Terrible. Also it looks like I have a line, but I swear I don't in real life. So yeah, the mascara is really, really good. Can we see the difference? Doesn't really help this side of my face is in the shade, but kabam. Ta-da! So this is the finished look. So overall this has taken me less than 25 minutes, and obviously I've been talking to you guys as well. Hopefully there are some people there, otherwise I've literally just done this and I'm speaking to no one. That's okay, we all start somewhere, right? So yeah, this is the finished look. It's 12 minutes past 5. I have nowhere to be because we're still in lockdown. I'm gonna go to the shops, get some stuff because we're not done our weekly shop yet. And yeah, hopefully there'll be some more to come. I'm gonna film another one just now, and then I'll have 2 kind of set. But hopefully this becomes a regular thing, maybe once a week, maybe twice a week, depending on how well it goes. I feel like I'll be doing it for myself for the first kind of period. If you liked it, please subscribe. In one of these there'll be like a thing somewhere this other side. Thanks for joining my channel. My first YouTube video has been really fun. Hopefully I actually end up editing this, but yeah,